me also take you guys behind the scenes of what happens like at one of these firms when we recruit, right? So like let's say everyone in this room applies for 100 resumes. And let's say actually beyond this room, so it's 200 resumes that come in from Brown, a group of people, like 5 or 6 people from 200 to like 50. So how am I going to do that? So, and I'm going to hit on resume in a second. So I'm going to go through the resumes and figure out like, is this candidate exhibit the 4 or 5 of things that I'm looking for? The second thing I'm going to do is like ask the recruiting team, like the Brown alums or whoever that's on the recruiting team, or generally like, has anyone met these people? Like which of these people have actually made an impression on the people that we've met? This is where networking comes in, right? Like we have all these networking events. I encourage you guys to stay after a little bit, meet 1 or 2 bankers, like get someone's email, respond over email and say, hey, we met at this event, like would love to grab 10 minutes of your time, etc. So that's a very like hot contact, and that you have made a personal connection with someone at the event, and then you can trade emails or whatever and then have a call that he was talking about, and that's actually very effective. The other way to do it is just go through your alumni network, right? So you know obviously there's tons of people, and Karen mentioned this too, like who are on at these different firms and funds that you're looking at. So reach out to them and be like, hey, I go to Brown, and establish some sort of relationship with them. Hey, you guys have a very strong network, and put yourself a little bit out there. And the question in the back on like, how do you get over that initial, like, how do you start it? I just say start it, right? Like this is a skill that isn't just gonna like come overnight. Like you're gonna have a bunch of bad networking sessions where you're like, oh crap, I should have been more prepared. Like I wasn't prepared, I didn't have good questions, this thing went sideways, the person asked me a question, I didn't know how to respond. It's okay.